Just taking a deep breath as I go live. So today is day 5. Those of you that have been following me know that. Those of you that are just seeing me for the first time, I have committed myself to 30 days, 30 lives in 30 days. And so today is day 5, and I am feeling very, very tired. It's been a really busy day. It's 11:18 p.m. my time, and I'm just now getting to this. So I'm still within my commitment, and right now this is all about my commitment to myself, and to see how it feels to do 30 lives in 30 days and follow the intuitive download that I received. Hey Lauren, hey girl. So I'm following my intuition. As I've said in the other videos, I have no idea why I got this message, but it's not the first time that I got it, and so I'm listening this time. So I am in bed, ready for bed, and it's been a really busy day, and I'm just going to free flow this a little bit. So basically, today was just, I was taking care of some animals, which brings me so much joy. I guess I'll give a little insight onto why I do that. When I was in the first part of my career, I was working corporate, and when I would travel, I had 2 dogs. That's a whole other story of how I got those beautiful, beautiful animals, my babies, and there was no way I was putting them in a kennel. Back then, there wasn't a whole lot of dog sitters around, but I ended up finding a couple of people that were my angels and made it more comfortable for me to leave and know that my animals were being taken care of. And eventually they crossed over, and now I do that for other people. So basically I can see my coaching clients from anywhere because I do it on Zoom, and I stay pretty local so that I can still teach my class on Wednesday nights. And it started off as doing favors for friends, and then referrals happened, and it gives me so much, as well as I know what they need. And my dogs had so many, not so many, but they had some tummy issues, and they had some other issues that I got into homeopathy when I had my dog. So I learned a lot about homeopathy. I worked with the president of the veterinarian, homeopathic veterinarians of Florida, to help lengthen my dog's lives, especially one of them. And so I'm very passionate about giving amazing care to the animals. The same way I'm very passionate about helping my coaching clients. So so I was sitting for one whose flight was canceled due to all the rain. So I had to stay there, but I stayed there an extra day. And then I was coming here today. So it's just been a lot of with no downtime kind of thing. And then I helped out a sister friend. Oh, here's one of the animals now. You want to come up? Nope? Okay. And I had a sister friend that asked me to come into a prayer circle to send energy to a family friend. And so I did that in between everything. And it's so beautiful the way I'm starting to see circles are becoming more and more normal. And so it felt so good. I don't even know what was happening to the person. I just knew that the friend that asked me, I I think she's wonderful. I love her. And so if she asked me to do something like that, of course, if I can, I was going to do it. So I jumped right in and sent Reiki healing energy. And then I was in communications with my coaching clients today, and one of them, it just struck me. It was so great. She was just thanking me for the program, and right now she is working on the module with learning her body's messages, and that could be very difficult because most of us are in our head, right? We live from here up instead of here down. And I was talking about that in another video, that, that's been my work. So everything that I teach is because it's been on my path to learn. And so she was talking about how it's difficult for her to drop down, and but with some practice, it's actually helping. And I gave her some anger work to do. So I have some exercises that I give my clients to process anger. And they're powerful. One is more powerful than the other, so we don't always have to go crazy with it. But it's really important to not close ourselves off from anger. And I know that firsthand from my personal experience. There was years where I was unable to feel anger. What I understand now is that I was experiencing freeze. So I used to think that it was just uncomfortable because anger growing up in my house meant we weren't safe. But what I realized later, as I've learned about trauma responses, is that I was in freeze, which, thank goodness, right? I froze, and that protected me. But now, freezing to anger is not actually helpful anymore. So we learned to do somatic work to reconnect what was disconnected. So that's what I help my clients do. And so I always seem to attract clients that have very similar challenges to what I have had and have had overcome. And of course, because why else would they be attracted to my work? Because we're doing the same type of work. I'm just going to take a sip of my tea. And so she has been practicing the anger release exercises, and she is having so much success that I just put my hand on my heart, and I thank God for everything that I had to do to learn so that I can share it. And I've always felt that, especially when I was in the depths of some of my darkest times, I was like, let this be here for a reason. If it's here for a reason, I can endure anything. Like, let me help other people. And I didn't know what that was going to look like, but anyway, this is what it looks like right now. And so it was so beautiful to see her start to be able to move through it, and she's able to be with her family in a different way, and in other relationships in new ways. And she's deepening her relationship with herself. And of course, that's like the core of everything, right? As we deepen our relationship with ourselves, we can encounter anything in the world, in life. So that just brought me a lot of joy today. So in between the running around, just checking in with my clients and just hearing these great stories, just shows, it's like God's way of saying, like, yeah, thumbs up, keep going. And I know that what she's learning for herself, she will teach her children, right? So that eventually the things that are common in this generation as a challenge won't be. later generations, because people, as the parents learn, they will teach their kids, and this won't be a thing anymore, right? Because a lot of this stuff is generational. So what else? That's been my day so far. I might just keep it short tonight. I've been really running around and outputting a lot, and for me, I require a lot of spaciousness and downtime. And but I'm committed to this 30-30. So what else could I share that might give you some insight on me, or what can support you? Well, the connecting with your body is a big thing. It's a little too much for this live right now, but just staying connected to your body helps process emotions, which helps open up to your intuition. So it's pretty amazing. And so it's been a good day. Things are in flow. I feel connected. I feel in service. And to me, that's what it's all about. And it makes me feel good to stay true to my word, right? That's what builds confidence. And I think that's all I'm going to say tonight. I think I'm just done. But if anybody has any requests for what you would like me to show insights about, thank you, Lauren. You love that I took on this challenge. Oh, I would love to hear how this is helpful, because as I said, I'm just listening to my intuition. I have no idea how this is going to help people. I'm just kind of going in stream of consciousness, and I'll probably start talking about some other things that I share in my programs, so that maybe I can just, give a little something to the world that could be helpful. And maybe I'll do that in some of the future videos. I was having some ideas about writing about shame, and I don't even remember what I wrote, but there was a couple of things from the different modules that I teach that might be helpful. I just wanted this to be really light. Well, not light, but just real. Like, here's me, like, ready for bed, and, just showing up. Just showing up, being here, being real. And, my greatest joy is to be in service. And when I see that it's making a difference, that's how I get fed. And, and I'm grateful to be doing this every day for 30 days. And it's going to be interesting, because this Sunday is Father's Day. So I'll have some stuff to say, I think, around that. Because I know for some people it's a really fun, amazing day. And for other people, it can be very challenging. And so, while I'm doing this 30-30, I think I'd like to address that too. So, sending love to you, Lauren, and sending big love to anybody else that's watching this or that will watch this later. And I am going to take care of my body right now and get into bed. Well, I'm in bed, but go to sleep. All right, sending love. Good night, everyone.